tree care is needed for the branches to grow healthy and strong, or for addressing certain environment-related issues, such as utility lines, neighborhood, or after storm cleanup. There are also seasonal tree care and tree removal issues that should be taken into consideration. For instance, some trees may be affected by low temperatures, therefore they may need special protection during the winter or just before freezing temperatures come. By pruning the trees during the fall, you can reduce the amount of load their branches will need to support later on in winter when they will be covered in snow and ice. Some trees can be tied together with cables in order to allow the extra weight caused by the snow to be shared among all branches. Cabling is not as easy as it looks, so it's best to have a professional arborist do it for you. Spring may cause problems to the trees, too. For instance, in case of a very wet spring, the soil may become too saturated with water, thus causing problems to the trees. You'll know your trees are suffering from too much water in the soil by the color of their leaves. If it turns too yellow, that's a sign of water in excess. This phenomenon is called chlorosis, and it is characterized by a decrease in the chlorophyll content of the leaves. In case of damage, a specialist in tree care will be able to assess the damage and come up with solutions to save your trees. One issue to keep in mind is that you should never top your trees. Tree topping means arbitrarily cutting down the tips of the branches with the sole purpose of reducing the size of a tree's crown. This is bad for the trees because it upsets the crown-to-root ratio, thus causing the tree to become unable to sustain its own roots anymore. This means the roots become more susceptible to suffer from insect attacks or from certain diseases, which may cause them to eventually die. If you want to keep the growth of your trees under control, you should always seek for specialist care. A specialist will know exactly how to trim the branches without affecting the balance between the roots and the crown. Pruning is awesome for the tree when done right. This means it has to be done only at the right time, and it has to restrict growth in some areas while encouraging it in others, thus maintaining the overall balance of the plant.